back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be turning a Pokemon into a human, specifically Litwick. Litwick is very cute and I really love ghost type Pokemon, so I was very excited to try this. I feel like ghost Pokemon episodes are always my favorite, though the one I mainly think of is the Esper episode, but Esper is a psychic type, not a ghost type. Anyways though, I think of episodes also like any with Ghastly and Gengar or Phantom or any of those Pokemon. One I also think of that I watched recently is the Litwick Manor or Mansion episode. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but there's a mansion with Litwick in it. And Ash and his friends find out that Litwick actually steal Pokemon and humans' life force to make their candles bigger. Isn't that sweet? Anyways, I thought it was a kind of nice, creepy concept. So for the character design, I am making her a human, but I'm making her sort of creepy. I think that she's a human, but in the Pokemon world, so there would be ghost type Pokemon all around her to keep the, like more creepy kind of vibe. And I colored her with a layer that the opacity was down on so that the colors would be very light and muted, so that she would have more of like a lifeless feel, despite the fact she's a human that is alive, but it's fine. Sorry if the audio sounds weird. I'm recording in a different place because I wasn't really able to record where I normally do, and I'm also recording without a mic. I'm just recording straight up, so hopefully it doesn't sound bad. If it doesn't sound as good though, I'm sorry. Right now I'm adding some of the base shading. It was really fun to shade. I think it's a lot of times really fun to shade though, especially colors I like, and I was really liking these colors. As you can see, in Litwick's design, Litwick kind of has its one eye covered, but I didn't want to do that because when I do that, it tends to look kind of like emo, so instead of doing that, I decided to imitate that design with both the color of her shirt and like her dress. At the bottom of what you can see of the dress, it has that kind of design as well because I wanted to somehow imitate it in a nice way. I shaded her hair differently than I usually shade characters' hair because I wanted it to look kind of like waxy or inhuman. I know she is a human, but I wanted her to look creepy. A lot of the Pokemon characters, if they're related to Pokemon that are ghost types, like maybe they're a ghost type gym leader, they look more creepy and sometimes pretty inhuman despite the fact that they are humans, and I was going for that kind of vibe as well. One thing I don't really know how to do is render in a way that it stays looking creepy. Like I had all the base colors down and everything, the shading, and it looks creepy. But then I started actually adding more life to her eyes, and now it just kind of looks cute. And that's not what I was going for. I didn't want just a normal, conventionally cute picture. That totally wasn't what I wanted. But I didn't really know what to do at this point, so I just kind of kept working with it and figured I'd fix it later. Something kind of interesting is this background you see, a little orange background with a pumpkin, leaf, and stuff. That background is the last time I'm using it this year because fall is almost over, and so I'm going to be using the winter one soon instead. I started adding a background. I didn't fully know what to do. I kind of thought of having like a hallway with like maybe like ghosts in it. And I tried to add light from the candle. I hope I did it okay. I didn't really have a reference picture. I had seen one a while back for doing a candle, and then I just kind of winged it when it came to actually drawing this because, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't that concerned and I just thought it would look good enough. I wanted to change up her bangs a bit because I wasn't fully loving how they were looking. And I kept realizing that things on the face were uneven. I used the symmetry pen, like so that everything would be symmetrical, but to me it looks like nothing was symmetrical at all, and I don't know why. But anyways, I had to keep fixing things to make them actually look symmetrical and to make her face overall look better. So you'll see me editing things a whole lot. Again, I think I'm still fixing the bangs up. I just kept feeling like lots of things were like just the slightest bit off, but that just slightest bit off was really making a real problem in the overall picture and making it so I didn't like it that much. I'm adding my watermark, but I still wasn't fully sure with the picture. I thought of deleting her highlights and making them look different, but I didn't really decide to do that. I just kept rendering and rendering, and I still didn't know how to make her look more creepy. I didn't want her to look terrifying, but I didn't want her to look so cute, because I don't really feel like Litwick has that cute of a vibe. But then I thought, what if I made her mouth wider? So a lot of times wide smiles come off as creepy. Lots of anime do it. I think other things do it as well, where they'll make a really wide mouth because it just comes off as really scary. And so I decided to try it. And here we are. Here is the finished picture. I think she looks kind of creepy and pretty weird, but I really think that she's a good interpretation of Litwick. Thank you for watching, and bye for now!